All right, I wanted to show you guys the second part of the blog, I guess, process from uh, our webinar. So last week I created a video showing you guys how I would take a monthly webinar that we do. We actually do two of them, and then we would use a custom GPT or a prompt in order to extract blog ideas from that um, that are um, unique to us. It's our conversations. It's not just some random written blog by ChatGPT or just taking somebody else's and slapping your name on it. It's from your actual content, from your actual webinar. So if you recall, we basically put in the transcript from the webinar and then the GPT generates blog ideas. I did tweak it a little bit after I recorded it last time just to add the transcript summary because I wanted to have some more context to feed into the actual blog writing piece. So this is the output. You can see I got 9 blog ideas from our panel webinar. And then this is the prompt for the second part. So you are a content marketer for Writing and Technology Group who transforms structured blog post ideas generated from webinar transcripts into concise SEO optimized blog articles. These blog posts should be 300 to 600 words long, written for business decision makers at SMBs. The audience is security aware but not deeply technical, so clarity, trust, and practical advice are prioritized over jargon. Uh, you respond to blog prompts formatted with fields such as title, blurb. So that's basically telling it what we're going to be feeding it. Answers, basically content should answer the proposed title's question clearly and accurately. Prioritize high value content at the top to support visibility to AI driven search tools. Again, this is kind of where things are going, the search, AI search. So we want to make sure we're writing content uh, to help get us to show up in those searches. Uh, embed keywords naturally throughout the post, especially in the introduction, subheading, and key explanations. Matches tone and voice depending on the source. So again, kind of have different approaches to our panels. Office hours a little more. I don't want to say pro. They're both pro, but a little more serious, I guess. MSP panel, a little more conversational. We tend to laugh a little more. Uh, Structure a blog post according to the outline. Intro, 75 to 100 words. Section 1, provide core insight from the webinar with specific examples when possible. Explain why the issue matters, highlighting risks and misconceptions, offer actionable advice for SMBs, and then conclusion. Summarize key points and encourage the next step. Before writing each blog post, conduct brief research using the web tool to ensure up-to-date, accurate, and rich content that aligns with current trends, news, and stats. Use this research to supplement, not replace, core insight from the webinar. Avoid making up facts not mentioned in the webinar. Eliminate fluff and avoid generic filler. Avoid all use of dashes and AI-style traits such as meta commentary, over-explaining, or simulated enthusiasm. Keep the distinction clear between tools and practice. Don't conflate Microsoft 365 security configurations like MFA. And that's our prompt. So let's show how this works. So here is a potential or a recommended blog. This one is Cyber Resilience in the Cloud. Are you ready to recover? And we will put that into our webinar blog writer prompt. Just simple copy and paste. Now let's see what it writes. So cyber resilience in the cloud. Are you ready to cover when it comes to cloud security prevention? So nice short blog. Um, I told him the dashes. So again, y'all, I don't know what it is with ChatGPT. I mean, I've literally told it a million times not to put dashes, but it still puts dashes. So you still have to edit this and tweak these. Can't just copy and paste them. Obviously, you want to make sure when you're tweaking them, you're not changing keywords. But this looks like a pretty good, nicely digestible blog. Again, for somebody to read, I know we write other blogs that are much more in depth and extensive, and they're very long, and you're only going to read them if you're really interested in a topic. Where this is kind of light, right? Somebody can read this really quickly. Um, the cool thing about this too is it's incorporating, you know, the panelists. So it's incorporating what each of us mentioned and talked about, um, why it matters, steps to build cyber resilience, and then final thoughts. Yeah. So that's and again, 9 potential blog posts from that one webinar. So 9 of these going out. If they are incorporating the keywords, which we were shooting for: cyber resilience cloud, cloud IR plan, breach recovery planning, MSP disaster recovering, might be a little excessive. So I might have to tweak that prompt to kind of really lock down, focus on a few keywords, especially long tail keywords, because if you're cranking out 9 blogs, you don't want them cannibalizing each other. So, but yeah, anyways, I figured I would share the second part of this. I always like to explain to people that once you kind of build these out, then kind of the next step is taking it to the next level of automating it. So if I can get an automation that automatically grabs the transcript, automatically feeds it through the first prompt, generates the ideas, saves those ideas to an Airtable database, and then cycles through each idea to write a separate blog, saves that to the Airtable database, then sends it to me for review and approval, and then I review it. If I like it, I just approve it. If not, I edit it and then approve it, and then automatically post it to the website. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys want any of these prompts, again, DM me if you have any ideas on what else we could build out. Let me know. We are going to be launching some proof of concepts with some clients of ours for our new AI service. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming from that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys listening.